Everybody, Glitchy here, and welcome back to Void War. Back to our heavy frigate siege beaming run with our homie Tiberius the Archmage, and we've just flown into the Maw. We don't know what to expect here. We assume this is an exclusion zone. Gonna be a lot of demonic ships. Gonna be some subspace breaches, and I'll be completely honest with you. This is not the crew or ship or equipment to have for this in the slightest, at least in my opinion. So this might be a terrible mistake. But we'll go down swinging. We'll see what happens. We just got a bomb. That's gotta be fun. The antimatter bomb. Well, it's a missile, right? But is it a missile? It says bomb right there. So you know, I might play around with that a little bit. And then we also got the mother of all disruption combos here: disruptor, a twin disruptor, and a heavy ion lance with capacity to. Oh no, I'm sorry. I need a power bar for that. Wait, do I? Yeah, I have the space. Let's just rip that right now. Capacity to spec into the storm. I know I had that available just in case I didn't want to shoot missiles, but you know what? I'm gonna do it eventually, anyways. So it's okay. We're gonna use the power bar either way. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, fair amount of stuff. You expect at a place called the Maw, there's not gonna be a bunch of people hanging out selling stuff. Not the case apparently. Kind of weird. But yeah, that's fine. A couple of shipyards, always nice. And I think I want consumables. Is actually, we don't have too many consumes. Do we have space for consumes? Yes, a little bit enough for me to consider it. So maybe that's an option, but I do want a little bit more crew. So we're probably definitely going up here, which means we're taking a top path there, which means we're definitely hitting a shipyard, right? Definitely hitting one shipyard. So we can take that into account. And if I go to the bottom store, I cannot take that path. So we're not going bottom store, which means we're probably going top store, which is also consumed. So probably going this way and then going to the top. Seems ideal. Just to get some crew and some consumes. Consumes, like I said, always fun, or always strong. This is a hull integrity patch. Pretty good, right? So, yeah, all that being said, we'll see how this works. I don't know. I have I have my doubts on how this sector is going to go. We've never been to the Maw. We don't know what awaits us out there. And I really think it's going to be a bunch of ships that we're going to have to siege beam, which is fine. But, you know, we have limited fire chance 0%. That's weird. We have limited munitions, as all things. So, yeah, that makes sense. Enough talking. Let's go. Nothing. Hello. You come across an Imperial vessel firing up on a nearby space colony. Life pods stream from the colony in all directions as former inhabitants try to escape the onslaught. You hear an open broadcast from the Imperial ship. Attention, citizens of colony CH66.663. Heretical activity has been detected within your ranks and by the command of the Solar Hegemon. Your lives are now forfeit. May the immortal king have mercy on your souls. What do we want to do here? I know we've done this event before. I cannot for the life of me remember what we did and what the result was, so we're just gonna pick randomly here. Let's not let some poor citizens in the Maw get slaughtered by the Empire, shall we? Yeah, quickly move to attack on the Imperial ship. This is a big ship, look at that. 4 shield. We can breach shields. 4 shields for sure. The problem will be, that's a lot of husks. Oh yeah, they just patched these guys to have a little bit more beefiness. They double damage and wounds on fire. That's cool. Not sure how that really is useful on your ship, but definitely on their ship, that's pretty slick. So the whole point of this heavy ion lance would be that I can just do this and take down their shields for an extended period of time. I probably shouldn't fire it right away, right? I probably should wait for my double disruptors to be ready. Yeah, that's probably wise, if I had to guess. But in the meantime, everything else is charging. Let's summon our little Stygian worm. Oh yeah, I forgot we lost our mind control, man. Super bummer. They are gonna get probably to fire. Unless I wanted to. How long does this take to charge? Ugh, 25 seconds. Yeah, that first shot is gonna be important. Can they even breach our shields? Well, it's got shield piercing, so by virtue of that, yes. All right, so we take some shots here, I think, and then we fire our ion. See how that looks. Oh, so it doesn't fully hit their shields, but that's okay. And we missed everything else, so that's bad. That's not good. It's not what we want to see, but that's all right. Just put it on auto fire here. Shields are down for a long, long time. We really need to not miss on these. Oh my lord. Yeah, if we had only just not missed a bunch there, that would be great. Let's go ahead and deploy our siege beam here. This macro beam is gonna hurt quite a bit, unfortunately. The infiltrator will be fine. I'm actually tempted to send this guy in here. I don't want my shields down all that long. So thank you. We keep missing, man. That's that. You know what? Let's take that into heart here, and go ahead and toss 4 munitions now. Wow, that is the slowest projectile I've ever seen. Oh. That's funny. You have to admit, that's pretty funny. Siege beam doing its siege beam thing. We're missing. Fun. There, we're doing fine. We don't really do anything more here. Yeah. Okay, so the shutdown strat having a little success. We expended a ton of munitions there just to kind of see us through it. These are not rewards we want to see, to be completely honest. Probably just take the fire suit, and we're hoping the colony that we saved will have some more stuff for us here. Let's find out. Hey, that's okay, not too bad. All right, we took a little damage, nothing too crazy. Who do we put this fire suit on? Probably just somebody that whatever, just put it on some rando. I have a weapon lying around. And nobody to wield it. Let's give the husks that's never gonna see the outside of the ship. Let's give them a fusion charge. Yeah, seems good. I wonder if I should save the scrap. Probably not. That's probably all right. Keep going. Counter war cult vessel being pursued by Imperial patrol ship. Let's attack the Imperial ship. Sure. Another big ship. Alright, so probably once again here we want to do the same thing here. What are their weapons? Nothing as scary as the macro beam that we saw on the other ship. They can obviously hurt us. Oh, they do have a bombard though. That's annoying. That's very obnoxious, actually. But it'll be all right. So let's store our siege beam here for the time being. Actually, I guess triggering it now isn't the worst thing, right? Yeah, that's fine. That'll be more than fine. What do we have incoming? Just fire? Yeah, that's good. Well, let's get our... And get out of there. Don't put that out. That's fine. Is that a sword? That's cool. Don't know what this fella has. A redeemer and target. Not excited about that. Alright, so let's, our disruptors are about to fire here. Let's close our door. Their shields super went down. Let's actually do like that. Yeah. Until our shields come, or until our air comes back. Nice. Nice shutdown on weapons. Maybe we should, swap priority here. Well, miss it. Nice. Got a random siege beam hit there. Get back to stations, please. Thank you. I should have loaded a different missile here, but it's probably alright. let's toss our last ion here. Hit their. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that was a spell, right? Let's vent this. Easiest way to vent. Probably this way. Only doors gets affected, right? Yeah. So then now we can depower that, power that, and just get some damage on them. Cool. Close doors. Oh, actually, isn't this guy immune to... No, he's not. Yeah, they're toast. Doesn't matter. Got a pretty good sort of shutdown strat going on here. Nice. Great. Super cool, brother. Wow, and he teleported into, like, the worst possible room. Yeah, just blast him, dude. Like, give him the mind bolt right in the face. Yeah, 1v1 me, bro. Nice. Well, that sucks that we didn't get anything from the cultists. I don't know why I helped them, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Alright, how can we improve here? We got quite a lot of scrap. Probably more weapon power, maybe? I'm actually not sure. This might actually be a shield angle, to be completely honest. We do have the store coming, though. Maybe we just wait, yeah. Let's just see what happens. Alright, that ship has a reward. Rush to battle stations as you find yourself assailed by an unidentified warship. It is no longer under the control of a mortal crew, but instead possessed by a demonic will. Ugh. Worse still, your intruder alarm begins to blare. Something has arrived. Oh shit, why is this so intense? Oh, that is not good right there. He could take, but he'll take a lot of damage if he does, dude. That's not good. And I don't see the other skeleton just yet. How do I get over there? The teleport? Yeah. Teleport. Grab it and leave. Is this a greater demon heart? These people have weapons. It is a greater demon heart, so... summons demons. Great. Just what I wanted. Alright. Let's see what happens. Let's actually walk this guy out there. I don't want him to... Yeah, alright, that's fine. Can he take him? Yeah, he can. Definitely he can take him. So let's just mind bolt this idiot. Right here. Just get him out here. Nice. And then... Yeah, just the corpse here. What he does. I don't like that. I actually wish I had noticed that. Let's deploy our siege boom. I'm only now beginning to realize the pretty high cost of... That's okay. Yeah, the tentacle had a pretty high cost of depending on our siege beam like this. Yeah. Alright, so let's this, please. Nice. And let's aim our twin there and our hammer. We got a subspace, but it's right where our commander is. So we're okay with that. Oh yeah, let me go grab this real quick. Nice. And just get out of there. Just get out of there? Yeah, don't take extra damage. Poison, please. They just buffed poison, so be very wary with like this guy. He might just die because he's gonna be in there pretty much non-stop. Oh, here comes a missile. That's not what you want to see. Okay, alright. Commander took a lot of damage there. Ooh, can't have that. That's gonna be alright, actually. Here in a moment. Come on. Thank you. Just blast it. Nice. No big deal. Afraid of that. Maybe the ship will die before it matters. It will not. Shouldn't have used my spell right away. Oh! Nah, they spawn. That's a huge bomber, dude. I should probably bail this guy out, right? Yeah. Get out of there. And get some reinforcements going on here. Yeah, I know. I still got intruders to deal with. Let's all get it. Let's get in there. Let's get some combat. Actually, My tentacle's gonna help? Probably not, right? Yeah, we're gonna have some poison down here too. I don't like this at all. Don't like this in the slightest. This guy blows up for how much? I think it might just be poison amounts. Not sure. Okay. We're alright. We're alright. A little bit of damage on folks, but we're okay. Whoa. Oh, okay, he's fine. Just wait for the poison to clear out. I do want to fix that. Obviously, I can't leave without it. You know what? This will be alright like this. Return to stations, please. Is he not stationed anywhere? Oh, he camped. The tentacle's in the way. It's Manning. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Man, you thought AI was bad. Imagine tentacles taking over your jobs. Jeez. Yeah, alright. We have a lot of scrap. A lot, like a titanic amount of scrap that we're probably gonna need. I can see why the Maw is dangerous. It seems like ships are having a lot of health and a lot of danger. I'm actually almost tempted to do this, to be completely honest with you. That will be the only thing I do right off the bat like that, right? I might toss 20. Yeah, this seems reasonable right now. I think. Just because they're free, and it seems like we might need them moving forwards. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's 50 scrap is not too much. All right, let's teleport. Maybe make sure that I'm going the right way here. Yes, I am. Although I have to go up there. Alright. Nice. You encounter an unusual biomechanical vessel attacking what appears to be an Imperial supply barge. It is unclear what an undefended transport ship would be doing in an exclusion zone. The Imperials are broadcasting an open distress signal. We are under attack by an unknown vessel. We have never seen anything like it. Requesting aid. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could be very bad. We're going to defend them. That is, I don't know what that is. I have never seen a ship of this type. I have no idea what's going on. And this face looks so weird. I have no idea what's going on. SDF soldier? Yeah, I have no idea what this is. This is either a reference to something that I am not catching. A clone soldier from an exocultural civilization. Genetically human, but augmented with a variety of enhancements, including faster reaction speed, improved spatial reasoning, and refined combat ability. What weapons do they have? The photon cannon, 50% chance to stun crew. That's not much. And then the photon beam. The photon beam is strong. Yeah, I have used the photon beam before. I don't know what's happening here. I've never seen Vanguard Trident. This is a completely new ship for me. This is cool. What's our commander? Just the same thing, pretty much. They're all interfacers, right? So they have like crazy system buffing here, right? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Yeah. Cool. I don't know what this is at all. This is pretty exciting, right? You like to see like interesting stuff like that all the time. I guess I'm just kind of mind blast, right? Mind bolt. Who would I be really afraid of having double? Well, it doesn't matter, right? Because they can just replace whoever I kill. But that's still probably alright, to be honest with you. Yeah. Why not? Let's turn on our siege beam. Cool. Alright, took one out. That's fine. They got like ultra doors. Like omega doors, you know what I'm saying? And then let's see if we can time this succinctly here. Let's launch it now. Don't miss. Nice job. And hit him with the hype horn there, Mr. Siege Beam. That's what we want to see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Double miss. That's what we want to see. That's double missing. Delicious. Whoa. Oh, that was the photon beam. That's a cool sound. I don't think I've ever heard that weapon. Shoot. This is cool, man. I don't know. I really have no idea what this ship is. I'm hoping this is like a little secret or something. Something cool. Right? They're gonna die, but... yeah. Goodbye. Man, that ship looks cool. I'm hoping... yeah. Some contains full materials. You made contact with supply barge. You learned they were en route to an ore processing facility before being ambushed by a squadron of strange starships. Their entire escort complement was destroyed. The Imperials are grateful for your assistance and offer you a spare supply container. So that sucks that nothing like special came out of it. I'm assuming that was like a special event. Maybe I needed a special person. Maybe I needed to side with the other ship that I destroyed. But now we know it's in here. Now we know it's in the maw. And so we can come back and see if we can hit that event again. But that's right. And now we really have a lot of scrap. Really, really have a lot of scrap. It is so tempting, but I know we're right next to the store. Like, this is, you know, this is probably the most scrap-rich sector I've ever had. School. Alright, what do we got here? You arrive in the midst of a rift storm. An outpost looms out from the turbulent murk as ionic bursts crackle all around you, threatening to knock out key systems at an inopportune moment. Naturally, we heed no warnings and investigate. The colonies of typical Imperial design is obvious from the battered cladding the outpost has endured the ravages of rift storms for many centuries, if not millennia. Though its occupants are long gone, you discover some signs of more recent occupants that you help yourself to supply caches left behind. So we just walk in and take their shit, eh? Alright, well. Oops. Thanks for the candy? I don't know. Let's keep going. A lot of scrap. A lot of scrap. Yeah. Talk. I thought that would be something more exciting given the event we just ran into. It wasn't. Alright, magnetic pulse. Nah. Heat beam, nah. Penetrator. Could take the place of my storm cannon. Right? Small chance of fire. Nah, I'll take my storm cannon. The 2 shots might be relevant. Not a big fan of the other stuff we have here, to be completely honest. The med drones, nice. The micro shields are nice. The whole integrity patch is amazing. We're probably gonna buy all of these, to be honest with you. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Yeah, just take them all, to be completely honest with you. We know we don't need to repair. We have a shipyard coming. Although I don't remember how many munitions you get at a shipyard. That might be a trade we want to do here. To repair and then scavenge for munitions instead. Because we don't need as much repair, right? Yeah, that might... Oops, sorry. That might be... Yeah. So let's do it like that, and then we'll scavenge for munitions. We're also probably just going to buy some munitions here as well. And let's look at our... Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's look. I do that way too often, to be honest with you. Let's put out some hull patches here. Let's not put all of our eggs in the one Benoit basket. Is this guy... no, he's not the... He's not the guy that dives. I have this guy with the translocator diving. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Cool. We buying anything else? Some micro shields? We have space for it. We might as well. How much space, in fact? We got 1 slot for 2. Just 1 slot for 2, yeah. Okay, so... that in mind, we can buy one of these. Well, technically we can buy all of them and just use them up as we go. That's not a terrible idea. Yeah. Maybe micro shields. Micro shields and repair drones. That seems reasonable to me. They're very cheap too, so I guess I could just buy them out. I'm gonna sell these. There's almost no chance I'm gonna use these, to be honest with you. So, yeah, let's buy the med drones too. It should be fine. Let's look at upgrades first, though, before we, because I know I have a lot of scrap, but I am spending it, right? So, I have the opportunity to do this, so I kind of just want to do it, right? And that'll leave me 2 power bars that I'm probably giving to my engines, if I had to guess. Yeah, let's do that right now. And that is fine. Yeah, 4 shielding, absolutely. We're shielded up. Let's power up. let's buy, honestly, their whole complement of munitions. We're using them, and we need them. And how much do we have? This is the second to last, I think. Let's buy the 2 med drones. It's fine. Still have plenty of scrap to toss around. We still also have another store coming, right? But it's quite a ways out, and we have been getting crazy scrap here, and probably headed to that asteroid field, as much as I don't like it, but yeah, it should be okay. I really hope I get some form of sustainable munitions would be ideal. I don't know if such a thing exists in this game. Oh, but that would be cool. One thing I will say, obviously you've heard my comparisons to FTL on this game. One thing I will say is I wish this had drones. I haven't seen any drone action, and I do like drones. I know there's so many other things going on in this game that, like, you know, it's got quite a bit going for it already, right? So I do understand that, but I'm gonna get one engine here because I know that while my ion lance is still firing, I don't need the other power bar for the storm, so might as well get 35 dodge. Why not? Alright, I think we're good here. Yeah. Asteroid field. Scary ship. Yeah. Technical blah 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 blah. This is a one-man? No. Servo excavator. This is a big boy. And the servo husk, yeah. We could probably take him with several units, but that's kind of scary to be honest with you. Oh yeah, let's summon the... let's also just mind bolt. I didn't look at his weapons, but I think it'll be alright. Alright, oh, I should have siege beamed it up. Completely forgot. That's okay. Alright, so let's hit their shields here. And let's get our... let's do it like this, actually. Let's get a disruptive shooting. I could use another twin disruptor. That would be very ideal. Cool. Here comes a missile. It's okay. I mean, that sucks, but it'll vent. Not worry about it. Yeah, they're already kind of in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're already in so much trouble. Could antimatter bomb here. I don't feel the need. No, I don't feel the need at all. We just kind of scale out of control. We get those initial hits on the, like, good hits on the siege beam. We just kind of scale out of control. I should have not let their missile hit here. Yeah. Mega bummer on that. But we could just vent it. Just get out. Don't take, Actually, don't I have... Hold on. Don't I have a... immune to fire, gentlemen? Where is he? Yeah. There's a lot of fire, though. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of, like, large spreadable fires. No, forget that. Just vent it and get out. That might still take damage, to be completely honest with you. Yeah. Bummer. Let's take the vest. Yeah, so that's something I was doing with the flame lance. That amount of fire, it was going to tick down on the shields no matter what, and that's okay. We're not scared about the meteors. They're not going to do much. Let's put that vest on somebody. Hey, look at that. This guy. We also might as well put the shields on him. Kind of forgot that I got those. Definitely need more crew to hold all these consumes, because they're fantastic. Wait for our shields to be fully repaired, although I could jump with confidence here and be fine, to be completely honest. Always give yourself an out. So even though I know I want to go up here, if for whatever reason this node just happens to be something that I really don't want to do, I'll go down, and then that'll be that, and I'll just change my order of operations. Ugh. Yeah. I know. The greater demon heart, right? Ugh. I really despise demon ships, to be completely honest with you. That's okay though. We do that. If I mind bolt, oh yeah, these guys are now able to summon thralls. That makes this a really appealing unit if you have any like thrall sacrificing. That seems really strong. What are we scared of? Nothing really. I kind of just want to hit the blood golem, but it's not gonna kill him, so I mean it doesn't matter. What I really want to hit is the fleshling, not because he's gonna be a big deal, but just because he's gonna jump into a random room and annoy me. let's load our Gladius here. Just to have it as an option. Alright, so we wait a few moments here. Okay, so he teleported, we can actually just snipe him right now. And then that fleshling just dies for free. Perfect. And I think now is when I deploy my siege beam, send that out. Actually, no, not yet. Not yet. Need a few more seconds because this travels very fast, right? Yeah, alright, now I send it out. And then do something like this. Nice. Good hit there. That's really not what we need right now. We actually need... This is an all hands on deck type of situation. That is the entirety of my damage. Not all hands, but many possible hands on deck. Alright, cool. Back to stations. Get out of there. Drown. Yeah, don't drown. Ideally, you know. I don't know how I hit the heart so hard there, but hey. Great. Yeah, we're cooking here. It healed already? That's crazy. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They're toast. Goodbye. Get roasted. Scrap. Munitions. Perfecto. It's just what we want. Every time we get most of our munitions back, we're always happy with that. I want to go up here just to hit this store, and I'm going to do that. Ion Storm, tempting, but nah, I kind of just don't want another missile. Systems is cool, but nah, I stand by it. We're going this way. I want more crew. What is this? Within seconds, your sensors detect a hostile vessel. Its whole geometry shifts subtly as it reorients towards you, and your threat systems immediately spike. You're operating in a collapsed harmonic range. Earth 1 stability must be preserved. What are these ships? This is so cool, man. I have no idea what these are. I'll have to look this up later. I don't know if there's some new thing they snuck in or just something I've never run into before, but that is cool AF, brother. Yeah, alright. Summon the tentacle. Is there any chance of killing anything? No, not really. What do they got for weapons? These are just photon boys. Shots, 50%. Can they harm me in the slightest? I don't think so. No, I really actually don't think so in the slightest. All right, cool. Let's take two of them out. Well, I guess they're not dead, but whatever. We summon our siege beam, and we shoot here, and we are very sad. So now we are in a bit of a dilemma. Now we do need to use like a Gladius or something, or turn off our heavy ion and get our storm cannon. Can we? I don't think. No, because it's 3 shots, right? Yeah, so it won't. Well, it'll pierce for the next round, I think. That might be wrong. It is wrong. Interesting. Or maybe I missed. I'm not sure, actually. Let's do just one Gladius. One munitions is not going to be... Okay, well... if we miss, then that's entirely different. Yeah, alright, so somehow we got through on like a... Like just barely there. Yeah, somehow we're having success here. I love how these weapons sound, by the way. These weapons sound super cool. We have their shields down, so we could just silence them. I wonder, is this some sort of ship where if I... Yeah, but the siege beam is on. It's going to take them out. It doesn't matter. This would be a fantastic time to just absolutely decimate them here. Let's just get the eye on their weapons. Oh, right, I need that 1 power bar here. Take it from me. the oxygen. You know, like a real commander would do. Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble now. I'm not even gonna be able to fire the Storm Blaster. Yeah, no, they're toast. Yep. Look at how cool that ship. Can I just say, if that ship isn't a playable ship, I'm gonna be so upset. Whoa. An unusual signature left behind by the enemy ship. Approach the signature. You approach the signature and retrieve what appears to be a compact reactor unit, miniaturized and far beyond Imperial design. It is incompatible with your systems. You managed to successfully... Oh, we had future technology and we broke it for scrap? Dude. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a chat with my crew later. The Emperor does not approve. That's okay. I understand it was incompatible, but still. Alright, we don't need to heal. We don't need any of that stuff, so we scavenge munitions, and we get 7. Hey, that's 2 siege beams and change. We're okay with that. Now we should power our heavy ion. I'm gonna keep coming to the Maw, man. The Maw has been profitable and exciting. Let's power our heavy ion there. Give our oxygen its power bar back, even though it doesn't need it in the slightest, to be honest. Yeah, second verse, same as the first. We're going in for that. Oh, that's scary. But it'll be alright. Moves very slow. I don't think I've seen a Doom effigy out in the field. Well, I probably have. I just don't remember. That's okay. Summon the tentacle. Keep our mind bolt just in case, because there's skeletons. Maybe they'll get put in the same room, and we'll be super fine with that. Yeah. Just wait a minute. Oh, here they come. Yeah. All right. Power our siege beam. Let him land, and then help him out. And then, yep, that's that. And then we can fire our heavy ion. Nice job. And you know what? With the amount of shields this has, we could actually probably just keep it all down like that. Let's go get our loot here. Combat shield. Back to stations, please. Can you fix that? No. That's a problem. Let's get our Husky Husks, and he's in the way. That's actually good. Here comes the other projectile. Where's it going? Maybe weapons? Probably. Okay, what did it summon? A Bloat Mite and a Rot Spawn. The Rot Spawn's gonna get domed, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Now I'm worried about it, actually. They're gonna explode here in a moment, so not actually worried about it. I just don't want my gentleman here to get poisoned. Is that just a Bloat Mite in there? Seems like there's something else in there, right? Yeah, there is something else in there. There's a Hound. What's that? This is a little scary, actually. Just due to the amount of stuff boarding right now. Might actually... Yeah, get in there. You got a big one, right? Okay, here's that. That's good. Things are getting poisoned. Not great, but... Do I have an immune to poison fella here? Actually... Oxygen isn't really down, so let's not just get poisoned for no particular reason, because we can just do this, and then that guy's dead, and we are chilling for a moment. Scrap and munitions, perfect. We just wait out the poison. Took a little damage on some gentlemen here. The tentacles are good, but sometimes it pisses me off that they're kind of just not where I want them. They're great. I mean, the fact that they can man stuff, that's fantastic. But you know, sometimes I want them to just be a little bit more reactive. What is this? Reduces enemy DPS by 1. So, who do I want this on? Honestly, anybody, right? Like, literally, like, just take this off and put it... What? Oh, is this a tool? Bummer. I did not notice that. I don't have an open tool slot. Such it is. 290 scrap, brother. What am I going to do with all this? Why can't I hold all this scrap? Alright. So, I mean, if we have it, we should spend it. Even though we have a thing coming up, right? We have 2 power bars. I'm tempted to just do this, just to have my weapon on at all times. And then do that. And so whenever the thing goes off, the heavy ion, I can just swap power to engines. That seems decent. And how many jumps do we have? 1, 2, 3 jumps. Well, we're pretty comfortable at the moment. Let's see where we're at, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Nothing. Discover an abandoned shipyard. Just as you move closer to inspect that, small pirate vessel shows up. Hands off that. I was here first. Attack. You turn your attention back to shipyard. Facilities within a state of severe decay, but you manage to find some scrap. Okay, well. Pansy pirate crew, I guess. You won't. An abandoned space station floats in your temporal anomaly. Time seems to flow differently here, but the station itself remains silent and unchanging. We don't go into the station. We don't do anything. What, did I need a pass key? Did I need a specific crewmate to be like, yeah, that way? That sucks. Ugh. Ooh, and they have one of the gnarly thing, or no, excuse me, this guy, yeah, the Necro Lurch. Yeah, they can't do anything to me, but the 2 bloat mites can. Can they do anything to me in terms of? Yeah, they sure can. All right, so that bloat mite is gonna get toasted. That one, not as much. I could just mind bolt. I mean, he's gonna get absolutely mulched, so it's fine. Let's just mind bolt this one. Yeah. And that'll be fine. Sneak you out of the thing. Actually, just go fight him. Yeah. Just take care of it. Captain just cleaning up as he do. Deploy our big beam. Shields down. Yes. Hit him with the twin right away. Hit him with the missing right away. I probably should start hitting engines every so often, just to prevent that. It probably would behoove me to do it. All right, poison's gone. Fix the command throw because we have no dodge right now. I should go get my thing. Let's go get it. Oh, thank you for the scrap. Goodbye. No way we are able to stop these demons, so I should have saved my Mind Blast for it, probably. But maybe not, actually. Where's it going? Weapons? It's looking like a weapons trajectory. No. Yeah, what do we got here? Actually, does not matter. Block. Yeah. And finish it off, and then get out. Yeah. Doesn't matter that those are. Ooh. He's slowed. Yeah, that's spooky. Did I put the med kit on anybody? He might be dead. Maybe. Oh, 1 HP. 1 HP in a dream. If he gets tickled by poison, he's dead. But they are dead now. The siege armor is very tempting. The heat beam. We have synergy with the heat beam, right? Siege armor is so tempting, though. Maybe heat beam. I'm afraid of not having like a storm as a backup, right? But this fits into our game plan so well, right? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna take the heat beam. Get back to stations. And I'm tempted to use one of the med drones here to heal up my poor husk. But it is just a husk, right? But he does. Oh, I shouldn't do it because I'm about to go into a store here. So here's the theory, right? We're doing so well against shield, and we haven't necessarily needed our storm cannon. We keep using munitions like crazy, but I think it's okay. I think the heat beam might synergize really well into this game plan. For starters, I could just have it. Oh, I lied. Well, no, I could, right? But I could just have it powered right now, right? Take some out of oxygen, just whatever. And once I get that first hit on the shields, right? I mean, it's just heat beam o'clock, right? I could even just leave it auto-firing and just causing more problems, more and more problems, right? And this is another way to do damage without missiles, right? Like just keep spreading fires. We're gonna try it. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try it. All right, let's keep going. All right, and now we knock over this store. No, I'm just kidding. I've seen firsthand. Yeah. Nothing that I care about. This guy just got buffed. That's cool. And we got a Hex Priest. Ooh, Hex Priest. Then we got a Scav. I'm buying this Hex Priest, man, for sure. For sure. More Hull Integrity Patch. That's crazy, man. What about these weapons? Power Hammer, Ballistic Shield, good. Iron Carbine, okay. I don't really have people that can dive all that much, to be honest with you. I'm buying this Hex Priest, almost guaranteed. The question is the Marshal worth it? I mean, I have husks that are kind of... I really wanted a psionic crewmate, to be honest with you, but... yeah, I'm probably buying these hull badges, too. You never know, man. They might be handy. So let's buy that. And... yeah, I mean, it's... Space is getting a premium for my consumables, weirdly enough, right? But I think it's worth it. I'm also going to sell this Flame Lance. Yeah, I'm going to sell this Flame Lance. I haven't used it. I think the Heat Beam will be sufficient. I'm not sure about the Storm Cannon just yet, though. That one remains to be seen. I might also just buy the Marshal because he's a tanky man's. And just to have a little bit more robust crew than Husks might be ideal. I guess... I said I wanted a psionic fella. I guess a Hex Priest technically is not psionic, but I mean, he might as well be, you know what I'm saying? So let's actually put him there in place of that Husk. And I thought his name was Henry for a moment. Let's put that on him, and let's just give him a weapon. Sure. Why not? Actually, do I want that on him? Maybe I want an actual tool, like that, right? Something like that, yeah. And that's save stations. So now I have a little bit of robust crew, and I have a floater Husk. 374 scrap. We have so much scrap. This sector has been good to us. I think we do buy a Marshal just to have like just somebody really tanky. That I could honestly even maybe dive with this guy. That might be a thing. Which means I need a weapon for him, right? Maybe. Is there a fire-causing weapon that would synergize extremely well with this gentleman? So let's buy him. I have a tool for him, but is it better? It is better. Actually, like, just straight up better. That's funny. And then which one of these? Probably the Ion Carbine might be better. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, so we're crewed to the gills at the moment. I think. Maybe even too much so. Where is he? There he is. Julien. That's definitely his name. That's not even... I'm not even gonna look. Actually, hold up. Is that a tool or an armor? It is a tool. That's unfortunate. Not buying the Scav. I think we're gonna use our... We have better uses for our scrap, I think, right now. Yeah, so this looks pretty interesting. Looks promising. I think we shut systems down. I almost said shut shit down, and then I did say it. I didn't give him a thing because I gave him the shield. Yeah, that seems reasonable to me. Yeah. Things are looking up. The only thing I wish I had was more modules. Don't have modules. Be handy to have modules. I am less afraid of losing this husk now because I have crewed up pretty effectively. However, I will say I am gonna take the hull integrity patch off of him for a minute, just in case he dies. And then speaking of hull patches, I mean, we just buy these, right? Like, they're so good. They're so good. Yeah, dude, whatever. We just buy them. Do we need to repair one whole point? Wowee. And then, dude, let's just get in there. Yeah. Just buy them out, whatever. I'm already that far in. Let's get some upgrades to our command throne here. Got 2 more power bars. Is that ever the answer? Probably, right? Like, whatever. Yeah. Sure. Got a lot of dodge. That's good. I wonder if this counts ion damage. I'll have to try that right away. Probably. We'll see. Alright, let's... have we forgotten to do anything? No, I think we're good. Let's keep going. Yeah. Under large nearby rift storm, this base revealed a derelict orbital colony floating through space. Somehow it has been transported here from its original orbit. Investigate. Board the colony, story of war and famine. Okay. Some people got blasted. Sorry, people got blasted. Oof. Big nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. Pursued by an Imperial Crusade ship. Yeah, absolutely. Target the Crusade ship and prepare to fight. Alright, summon the tentacle. Day of the tentacle. What do they got for weapons? Scary weapons. That actually is... That's actually pretty scary right there. Heat beam. But not scary enough. Where? Siege beam. Oh, that was too early. Whoops. Oh, well. Oh, that could be bad. That actually could be bad. Yeah. We'll see. Fire? Yeah, let's get our... These 3 can probably... I don't want you to burn. So, yeah. Nice job. Alright, we're gonna hope this lands. It does land, and then we're gonna hope that these 2 fire off from the same angle. We're actually gonna just full hit the shields here, because I think they're gonna blink otherwise. But we need those down. Though those shields that they're holding up, we need them down. I might actually even use my teleport here to interrupt them. That might be a good plan. In fact, let's do it like this. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Where's that going? Wait for that to land. Oh, it missed. Okay. So let's teleport in here. Cool. Do they have upgraded doors? I don't believe so, actually, right? They don't. Okay, and then we just... Perfect. And they don't have shields, so we massively heat beam. Oh, yeah. That is going to cause some mayhem. Let's hit their shields with a repair and see if that actually works the way I think it does. I have no idea. But let's bank on it and take our ions off. They're in so much trouble right now already. I really don't know if this is like repairing its ion damage or not. No idea. Do we just vent this? Probably, right? Just get him out of there. It's fine. Yeah, more than fine. Nice. I'm assuming so because I can't see it gaining power, but I mean, who knows, man? Yeah, we are trashing ships right now, to be honest with you. Yeah. Civilian and vessel contacts you. We got lost in Riftstorm, stumbled into those Imperial Crusaders. They did not even give us a chance to explain before they started shooting. Here, take these supplies. And they gave us a shield that I don't have anybody that can use it. Oh, that's not true. Good news. You get a tool. Even though you had a tool, but I took it off of you because I was afraid you'd die. but that's fine. Back to stations. I need to station this guy over here. Yep. Alright. Stargate. And here we go. The core of the Empire. You arrive at the core worlds. Ahead of you lies the terrible artifact known as the Vault of Souls. Right away, Avender. Good thing we have a little scrap. We'll check it out for sure. I know I faced this ship before, but I honestly cannot remember what it is. Actually, do we go to this one? It's got modules, and it'll allow me to build more scrap. That might be a consideration, but that's gonna be next time. For now, thanks for watching. This ship feels like I'm doing really well. Let's hope I don't drop it. Always a possibility. Always a possibility on this channel to drop it. Have another sappy ending like that Monster Train run. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.